Thank you, John. There you go.
G'day everyone.
Thank you. Frame 19.
It's the second frame
John Higgins to brick.
of the final day. Watching this live. So hopefully it's thrilling.
Stop moving, please. Stop moving.
The first frame was not spectacular. I think it was a bit nervy. They were missing quite a few shots. Hopefully they'll be a bit more settled in this frame. Yeah, the first frame took half an hour. So it was quite a long time. But yeah, hopefully this one's better. But again, off the break-off shot, left a pot, left a red around the middle of the table. It's not going to be a big problem, but last frame, when that happened, the red came back up the table, and then they had to play safe for a very, very long time around the bottom, rolling up to the pack and such, like what Higgins is doing right now. So yeah, it dragged on for quite a bit. So far for the tournament, the pot success is really just around the 90s, low 90s, and the long pot success is around 70%. So it looks like there might be an opportunity for Higgins to bring that red back down the table. Of course, rolling into the pack is easier, and yeah, especially because he's so close to the cushion, it's hard to control the cue ball. It's hard to bring the red down the table, but also bringing the white ball back down the table. So yeah, he would rather roll into the pack. Yep, same shot. Of course, Selby would like it behind the black. Knocked the red out. So it looks like John might be going for this and trying to leave the cue ball in a position where that red isn't gonna be in a problem, but don't think he was going for the pot there, because he missed that by quite a margin. But that's a rather odd safety shot. I guess he just didn't want to roll into the pack. Not much reason he would miss the pot by that much, so must not have been going for it. So the match approaching 6 hours. Played over 1 day. Yeah, apparently Mark was a little tired because it's been stretching over 17 days, and yeah, he had to play so many frames yesterday, 17 frames yesterday. Came into the session trailing 7-10. Yeah, he won the opening frame, clinching it with a break of 33 at the end. So nothing dramatically spectacular yet, but that is an amazing pot. Wasn't leaving anything apart from what he was going for, but tight on the cushion. That is magnificent cueing. I think it's into the pack. Oh my gosh. He did exactly the same thing last frame as... No.
John Higgins won.
Was it? Was it last frame? He's done that a couple of times this tournament already. Just missing the black off its spot. I think Selby did that last frame. Missing the black off its spot. Yeah. Which explains why the pot success really isn't as amazing as you might think it would be in a world championship. It's in the low 90s. we've seen Selby play at like 98%. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, the pot success has not been as amazing in this final so far. I guess it's just really nervy because, as Mark said, it would mean everything to him if he wins this again for the third time in 4 years, and that was an amazing cannon into the pack. There was his wife, Vicky, and his good friend Gareth Potts, and a couple of other people. I'm not too sure who they are. But yeah, they've been following closely to Mark's matches. Honestly, I expected Mark to make it this far, but yeah, he's been trailing the whole tournament, which I really found surprising. I mean, not the whole tournament, this whole match.
7.
But yeah, when he beat Marco Fu, that was quite stunning to me that Marco Fu lost by such a massive margin. Another tough pot, green, and then play for one of the loose reds. Oh no, pink. Yeah, because he really wants it back on its spot, given that the black is out of commission, at least for the moment being.
13.
He'd like to bring it back as soon as possible, I believe. But with the pink back in play, it will be a lot easier to deal with. Swing this around, back for the pink. Oh my gosh.
Mark Selby, 13.
Yeah, as I said, it's just really not been amazing, the potting. Not doing particularly well at all. Just missing shots that you never really expect these players to miss. This is a match that would be enjoyed by by people who like watching tactical battles, since these two are definitely the best in the game, knowing their angles so well. John Higgins did make a 141 break earlier this match, so it's not all terrible. So yeah, tactical battle again. Looks like just trying to screw back onto this same cushion. He tried a similar shot last frame, which totally didn't work out because he was tighter to the cushion and couldn't get it back and left a red to the middle, leading Selby in. But yeah, Selby didn't take advantage of it enough. He had a couple of chances before he managed to clinch the frame. Let's see what Selby does here. Definitely do the same thing. Looks like he has other plans. No. He's doing the same thing. every time you do that, you bring more reds into play. More reds, you don't know where it's gonna go. Another one of these. Really want it tight to the cushion. And yeah, again, he hasn't got much action back on it. Now, is Mark gonna take a red on? That red to the right of the blue spot can go into the green pocket. On a confident day, he would go for it. Yeah, last frame he played such a good long pot. Nope, doesn't fancy it. Just rolling into this pack isn't great either, because he might knock a red and let it come over a corner. Yeah, you can see here that it jumped up, and it's really hard to bring it back when your cue is elevated. It's a thing that amateurs do a lot, elevating the cue in order to screw back. But of course, in that situation, he had to elevate it, otherwise there was no spot available for him to screw back. Yeah, the thing that all snooker players hate, the reds going down the other side of the table. Another one of these. It seems like Mark is judging them a little better. This one was easier. No problem here. Yeah, it's just too risky to take that red up into the green pocket. It's a very difficult shot, and it can easily be frame over if he misses it. Selby really taking his time in this match. Average shot time of 27 to 28 seconds, which is really, really long. But every shot he plays is so deliberate, so tactical. And that's a good one. It's almost all the reds down the other side of the table. You don't
Settle
see
down,
this,
please. Thank you.
Don't see this very often. Pretty rare situation. Neither of them wants to go for the pot. Seems like every single ball is on the wrong side of the table. Yeah, every single ball. That's very, very rare. Every single ball apart from the pink so far. Don't think I've ever seen this before, actually. And there's the opening pot.
1.
It's not nicely on a colour though. Green's not too bad. Stretch a little bit. But look at those bunched up reds. Yeah, John was really forced into playing that shot, since
4.
that was the only remaining red left on this side of the table. But Mark is in and has to make the most out of it. The red and the blue.
Five.
But this should be a good chance for Mark Selby.
10.
The blue only goes to one side. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Here's that shot again of him missing it. Wasn't far from it. And was, yeah, a little unlucky to leave it next to the pocket.
Eleven. Sixteen.
He's clearing this red so that the blue goes to both sides. It's a little hampered over these reds though, so I think he's electing to get rid of this red first. It's hampered as well, but this one's easier. It's right over the pocket.
70. $20.
Slowly clearing these reds.
$21.
Given that he's taking these low value colors, he'll need to pot a lot more balls. And eventually he'll have to pot some of these safe balls as well. Just needs to keep potting.
$24.
Oh, this red next to the yellow goes. I thought it didn't go. No problem here.
25.
Just overdone it a bit for the green. No, he can push it up for one of those reds. I think he was aiming for that. See, he's potted so many
28.
balls, but he's only 40 ahead. 75 remaining. It's a lot of greens. Is he going to take the chance to move some reds? No.
29.
Applause for the tough shot. He's going to need more than that. If he keeps spotting these low valued balls, I can see an almost total clearance without a century,
32.
which you rarely ever see.
$34.
Not very ideal on this. We'd like to be a bit higher for the green or a bit lower for the yellow. It's gonna play around a couple of cushions here. No guarantee for position here. Oh, that was frame ball. No wonder he didn't play for position. But you can guarantee that John Higgins is going to come back to the table and fight hard for snookers.
Mark Selby, 40.
The white should have been behind the blue. Mark Selby is going to be a bit disappointed with that shot. And you know, he's 52 behind, 51 remaining, but 51 remaining might seem not a lot, might seem like just one snooker, but considering that the black and the pink are tied up, it's a tough task, definitely. So you really want to take some chances to move them out, but he also needs to keep the ball safe, so it's not going to be easy at all for Higgins. Really thin off the thread. Oh no. Mark Selby's been missing some really thin shots. Like completely missing. And otherwise playing some shots too thin as well. Just in last frame, so hopefully we don't see that stuff again. Where's this one gone? He went to pot it, and he moved the red out.
1.
But it's gonna be a lot of trouble if he doesn't get this double. No, it's way off.
John Higgins 1, frame conceded, and Mark Selby.
Yeah, and he decided to concede it because He really needed the 7 points. Otherwise, he needed another 2 snookers. So, yeah, looks like another frame for Selby. Yeah, it's 10-9 now. Much better than the first session where it was down 6-4. I mean 6-2 actually. And then he climbed to 10-7, and now it's 10-9. So we've definitely still got a lot of snooker ahead of us. So if you enjoyed the commentary, please leave a like, and I'll do more of these. Because I really love playing snooker, I really love watching snooker, and yeah, I really enjoy commentating. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.